Yo, welcome to a Highdeas movie review. And on this episode, I will be reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong. Um, I'm having some crap going on right now. I don't know what the hell is going on, but there's some issues going on. And I'm not getting answers to. So excuse me if I seem a little bit distracted, but it's literally happening as I'm trying to record this podcast. So um, excuse me. Let me get back into my good mode because people like to ruin your modes and moods when you're in good moods with their drama and their stress. Excuse me. Sorry. Back to the movie. So Godzilla vs. Kong. I wrote down some notes. I didn't really write down detailed notes. I'm gonna just actually read through the plot because I was confused a lot watching this movie. I didn't watch the previous Kong. I didn't watch the previous Godzilla. So I'm very unfamiliar with what actually took place before to get here, but I did want to see the two of these guys uh, go at each other, most certainly. Um, so, Godzilla. Yeah, some cool posts. They had a couple of posters, 100,000 posters for this show. The plot. I'm gonna read the plot to you. If I'd have did this like off the top of my head yesterday when I was doing it, I would have been able to just go off the top. But because I waited and then went to work, and I literally just got off. I went in at 3, got off, rushed home, and jumped right in here. I'm tired. So the plot: 5 years after Godzilla defeated King Ghidorah, Kong is monitored by Monarch with a giant dome on Skull Island. Kong is visited by Gia, the last Iwi native and Kong expert, Aline Andrews' adopted daughter, who is deaf and communicates with Kong via sign language. Sign language. So Bernie Hayes, an employee of Apex Cybernetics and a host of Titan Conspiracy Theory podcasts, extracts data suggesting sinister activities at the Pensacola facility. However, Godzilla unexpectedly attacks the facility during the rampage. Bernie stumbles on a massive device. Madison Russell, a fan of Bernie's podcast, enlists her friend Josh to investigate Godzilla's attacks. Apex CEO Walter Simmons recruits Nathan Lynn, a Hollow Earth theorist, to guide a search for power source into the Hollow Earth, the home world of the Titans. Nathan is initially hesitant as his brother died on the expedition to Hollow Earth. Owing to strong reverse gravitational effect, he agrees after Walter reveals that Apex has developed heaves, specialized crafts able to withstand the pressure exerted by the gravity field. Now, I am going to give you I'm reading this just in case. I'm not actually, now that I'm looking at it, way too many paragraphs to read. I'm not going to do that. Let's just get into it. Godzilla, Kong. I don't know what I missed in the last movie. This, I'm gonna try not to be overboard critical because I like a good story that makes sense. I don't know what this would completely lost me. Let me go to some of my notes. Maybe it would like jumpstart my mind. But I was watching this and I was just like, all right. So Kong is apparently in a dome that simulates the outside world or whatever. And when this little girl comes out, I guess he knows that he's in a dome, and he takes this tree and he throws it like a spear into the roof of this dome that he's in, and it basically destroys the illusion of the fake sky and all this stuff. So it's like they start off showing Kong like he wake up, he chilling. Kong to me is like a black guy. Like if you watch the movie, Kong is he chilling. You know, he on something like chilling on his throne, like you know what I'm saying. And then he get up, he stretch, he scratch his butt, he go out there and do what he gotta do. So the little girl at some point, it's like she has this connection with him. And like I said, he throws the spear through the thing, and the people basically like, look, we can't hold him in here forever. They're trying to, but on the other side of the world, in Hong Kong or wherever, they're saying that there's something going on with Godzilla. It's some energy source that when it's tapped into and what they call the hollow earth, Godzilla, like he feels that power. It's like his power source or something, and he destroys it. So he destroys the facility that it's like this conspiracy theorist guy was trying to basically uh like shed some light on the situation with Apex, I believe. And from that, man, I really don't remember the movie. That's how like it just, and my phone was on 3%. This has just been a ridiculous day. So I read what where was I at in the plot? Okay. So see, they're skipping on through this jump. I'm sorry, guys. I You know what? I'm doing too much trying to explain. I just need to get my opinions on the movie. Did I like it? It was okay. And that's being nice. I wrote these comments. Kid blew me saying this is their home. At one point, Kong, they're talking about, taking Kong across the water to basically because they was trying to figure out how to keep Godzilla and Kong apart, but they was just like, look, we gotta eventually these two guys going to have to run head to head with each other. And bro, I'm doing something. They're going to run head to head with each other, and they're trying to keep them away from each other. So you got Kong chained up. They show Godzilla doing whatever he was, destroying something. Who knows? I don't know. They were just showing them in two different places and how they was going to get together. So at this point, the little girl's telling her mom that this dome that they live in is their home. And I just wrote, kid blew me saying that this is their home. You live in a dome. That's not your home. And then it was like he was just chilling. Like I know they was like, I don't know if it was, I don't know if I saw that they sedated him already, but I wrote, why is he calm and so calm? Like there's a lot of times where he's just very calm. Like he's just taking it all in, for stride. And then I wrote the little girl can calm Kong. I guess this is when he was on the boat. He was getting upset. And the little girl comes out there and she puts her finger up and he touches the finger, something. But the people realize that Kong can communicate via sign language. He's a very, smart ape, gorilla, whatever. Okay, so like, how smart gorillas are in their natural form. Could you imagine how smart a 30-foot tall Kong, like, so him learning sign language isn't too far fetched to me. I feel like, okay, yeah, it makes sense. His brain is about the size of my house. So yeah, sign language and all this. And it's funny because like the mom is doing sign language to the daughter, and she's basically like, he doesn't understand what I'm saying. And she's saying all this stuff, and she's like, yes, he does understand. And then when Kong does this, whatever means home or whatever to her, and she's like, oh my God, he could talk. Like she was like, Kong didn't want you to know, whatever. And I wrote Kong can do sign language. And then during the movie, because they got 11 from Winter Stranger Things. And I really don't know what her whole purpose of the movie was. Like, she really had no real reason to be in the movie. I don't honestly, had the movie had no humans in it and they just let these two guys fight, the movie would have been good. The fight scenes were great between Kong and Godzilla. Great fight scenes. The human element, listening to them try to make this a story and listen to them talk, it was ridiculous. It was very, I didn't like the actual story being told. And then there's this part. All right, I'm jumping around because I really can't remember the movie. It was nothing. There was nothing about the movie that was like, something to take home, other than it was just super sci-fi and fanatical. And there's a part. So they keep talking about there's a hollow Earth. There is a like a orb, a sphere, a core inside the Earth. Um, that apparently is where the source of Godzilla's power, or this power that this Apex company is trying to attain, so they can use on this guy, the Megalodon, whatever stupid names, him. But it's like they got this old. Okay, so in myths they had the 3-headed dragons that could mentally telepathy to talk to each other and all that. So they're using one of those old skulls of the dinosaur head and connecting it to the person, and he's like controlling this big machine. That's what they're trying to do. So they're trying to get Kong there. So they're trying. The guy wants. He's not telling them, but the guy overall, the overall arcing bad guy, he's trying to get Kong down there so he can steal the source and be able to basically have his monster kill all these big monsters. So yeah, it was a point in the story in the movie. I didn't know what was going on. I was completely lost. I just didn't know. I just didn't know what the movie was about anymore. They were just talking, and I was just watching, and I was just like, I was looking at my daughter, and she was looking at me, and I was like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Then there's a part where Godzilla's coming. Kong is on the boat. I know I'm skipping around. I remember, like I said, it's not the movie isn't something that stuck with me. It wasn't that great. It was okay. And I'm just being generous by saying okay. I would give it 1 out of 4 stars, but I would give it 1.5 out of 4 stars. Okay. So Kong is on, he's stuck, he's chained, neck, arms, legs chained to this boat as they travel him across to Hong Kong, where are they taking him? Oh, to wherever they're going, traveling across. And Godzilla's coming. And Kong knows Godzilla's coming. He like they both can feel each other near each other. So Kong is trying to get loose. They won't unloosen Kong. Godzilla destroying all the boats. He's coming right to Kong. Eventually, Godzilla gets all the way to the boat where Kong is, and I think he like flips it over or something. And I'm just like, why haven't they released Kong? All this time, y'all see Godzilla coming. Kong is right there. Release him. Like, release him so he can protect y'all. They don't. Gets the whole thing flipped over. And then after you're flipped over underwater, the guy finally hits the release button. And that pissed me off. Why it take you so long to release him? Dude, you saw the threat coming. And you're going to let him literally come all the way here and destroy all your fleet, come all the way to your boat, flip your boat, and then you release Kong? You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Bruh, I am doing a movie review. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to call you right back. I'm live, and you're like, I'm talking to you live right now. It's, bruh, what's that have to do with me? I'm going to call you back. Fuck out of here. I'm busy. The fuck? Niggas is tripping. What are you talking about? Stupid. Anyways, matter of fact, let's handle this right now. Matter of fact, whatever I was about to do at 6 o'clock with this guy, we're about to cancel it because I don't have time to be annoyed. Dog, like, let me send it back. Where is it? How do I send it back to this? I'm sorry, guys. People just want to just blow me. Take your stuff back. There you go. All right. Move off my screen, please. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Yep. And then take your shit and leave me the fuck alone. Sorry. trying to do somebody a favor and they're blowing my phone up, bro, take your stuff and just go ahead and leave me alone right now, bro. I'm doing something. Obviously, I'm not answering the phone. It's because I'm doing something. I told you I was doing a podcast, and you're going to continuously blow me up during my podcast. Come on, bro. That's stupid. So, anyways, when he finally got loose, and this is when you see his picture back here, and they get to fighting and tussling around and stuff. All right. This picture. This is the picture in the background. This is when he throw that punch. Boom. I loved it. They was getting it in. They was fighting like dogs. And I wrote, why is Godzilla's arm so long? Like, yo, Kong hit him with that. Look at that punch. Bruh, Kong brought that joint from back here. Boom. Right? Godzilla just like took that in stride and just came back. I mean, he came back with such a quick return and caught, flushed Kong. Kong went down. Like, I was like, what the? But ultimately, the best part of the movie was the fight scene. There is Kong like lost the first part because Godzilla was about to drown him. He just dragged him underwater, and they shot some missiles down there and blew it up, and Kong finally came back up, and Kong just laid out like trying to get his air and all that stuff. And then the second fight, Kong gave him the business, and then in the third one, Godzilla put him down again, and he kind of like stood on his chest and was like, "Arr!" And Godzilla was like, "Oh, come on, man." You know what I'm saying? But it's just one part of the movie that really blows me. It's a part where they're trying to get to the hollow earth. So they do this grand presentation of them going through like a wormhole where like they're shooting through time and space and all of this stuff. And I don't got time for anybody. All right. I don't got time. Dealing with people in their weed, I don't care. I have my weed. Okay. So y'all figure y'all stuff out, call your own people or something. I'm not doing this no more for anybody. What was I saying? So yeah, it's this wormhole thing that they go through. Kong is like falling through a like wormhole or something. It's some weirdness, and they have a ship going behind them, and they going through all this stuff, and they ended up inside like the earth, going through this portal that was like a earth inside the earth. It was weird. It was completely weird. Monsters, a whole nother life was down in the core of the earth. It was like a smaller earth inside big earth. Really threw me off. Really threw me off. But what blew me, not because of this, what really blew me was him going through this portal. Like, I'm literally, when you see the movie, they go through like a portal to get to the center of the earth, right? Which is another earth with like mountains and volcanoes and grass and a sky. I'm like, this is inside the earth? Another earth? That's as good as y'all could come up with. Y'all put another earth inside earth. It was weird. All right, whatever. So he went through a portal. Did y'all hear me? Went through a portal. They made a whole plot to show you them going through a portal to get to this place. So once they get to this place and they can activate that power source, right? What do they do? What do they do? They show Godzilla feel the energy or something. And you know what Godzilla does? Godzilla, he doesn't take a portal down there. No. Godzilla looks down at the ground and blasts the ground with his breath thingy all the way down to the core of the earth, where almost in front of Kong's feet. Well, if it was that easy, what was the whole portal for? What did they go through a portal for if Godzilla could just blow a hole right down to the... It was that right there kind of threw me off. I mean, I did like that it was different. It wasn't the whole Kong on top of a Empire State Building getting shot off and dying. You know, they did destroy Tokyo, Hong Kong, wherever they are. I don't know how anybody survived that. They just made, I mean, the damage they leveled on that city is infinite. They would never be able to bring Hong Kong back. And then, and we ain't even at the apex, because they was brawling it out. So as this is going on, the guy who is controlling the apex, who's about to unleash the megalodon, this beast, something happens, or the power, the energy is too great, and it just melts his mind, and the machine gets a mind of his own. So now Megalodon come out there, and he straight Brock Lesnar everybody. I'm talking about Godzilla was beat up. Okay, I mean, not Godzilla. Kong was beat up. He was down for the count. He was hurt. Kong was hurt. He wasn't getting up. My shoulder. They got his shoulder knocked out of place. So Kong was all like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. And Megalodon was over there just giving Godzilla the beatdown, just taking him through the buildings like knee, elbows. I mean, I was like, God damn, he's beating the hell out of him. And I was kind of feeling bad for Godzilla for a second there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you beat a machine like this? Let me just show you an old image. Look how we came so far in the years. This is what it used to look like. Oh, what are those? What is that? Look like puppets. Remember back in the day, and using like kindergarten, they used to have like the little puppet things, and you'll be watching it. It'll be like a little case, and there'll be a hole in front of the person, be able to puppeteer or have stick their hands up there. And you can't see them, but you get to see that. That's what that looks like. Look at it. What? That's Kong versus Godzilla? What? Man, thank God we got some CGI. Thank God we got some green screen. Sheesh. Look at Megalodon. Woof. Look like you just wrapped that in aluminum foil. Let's get that on there. But so Megalodon's putting the work on him. He giving the people's elbow. He giving the rock bottoms. I mean, he hitting him with chair shots. I felt bad for Godzilla. So then Kong actually was dying. That's right, he was dying. And they had some machine that can give some type of charge. I don't know. You know, they make up all the stuff for the movies. So they put the stuff on his chest, boom, and Kong wake up like he all ready to get down. And then he looks over and sees Godzilla getting the work. He getting worked. Like, I'm talking about Godzilla over there getting his head like, It was like nothing he could do. They were just pulling his hair. He was smacking Godzilla around. It was getting terrible. It was terrible. It was hard to watch. Like, oh, sheesh. Oh, man. Come on, Godzilla. Fight back. You know what I'm saying? You just knocked out Kong. You know what I'm saying? Come on. But then again, how you going to fight a metal machine? All right? It's a metal machine. You can't fight metal. All right? I can't fight Iron Man. Punch him. Ping. Ow. My hands. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, so here comes the little girl again. She communicates to Kong, who just got beat up by Godzilla, that Godzilla's not the enemy. Godzilla is your friend. And that big metal thing over there is your enemy. So King Kong like, what? You're telling me I'm supposed to go over there and help Godzilla, the guy who just whipped my ass 2 out of 3 falls. I lost 2 times to Godzilla. And he knocked my shoulder out of place. And y'all want me to get up after I almost was dead. Y'all just jolted me back to life and go help him fight this big metal machine that is shooting lasers out his mouth, who has bazookas in his shoulders, who got a blade on his tail. Bro, this dude, they created him to do damage, okay? So Kong's like, fine, I'll go fight. And Kong does some G stuff. He go take it. He see a big building. He say, smash his shoulder in it. I'm back. That's how he was acting, right? And so Kong goes in there because Megalodon about to kill Godzilla. He about to open his mouth and like, and like shoot his fire and rip him, whatever, something like that. I'm being over dramatic, but you get him. So right when he about to get him, he opened him up. He's like, I'm about to get you. Kong comes in. And so, of course, they have like a double team move. You know what I'm saying? The power trip with Triple H and Stone Cold going against The Undertaker or something. I don't know. They go in there. Foreign object. All of that was going on. They was just battling. All right. And at the end of the day, Kong had this like sword or axe or something from his homeland that was the earth inside the earth. Don't forget that there was an earth inside the earth. So if we go inside the earth, there's another earth with a sky and mountains and trees and grass and other animals and maybe other people. Who knows? But there's another earth inside the earth. Okay? All right. So all of that was going on there. I still didn't understand that. Or the portal. I'm still mad about the portal. Because if you're going to make a portal for them to go from regular Earth to Middle Earth, how does Godzilla just say, well, forget the portal, blow a hole all the way through the ground to the core of the Earth, and then that, like, so what was the portal for? It was so confusing. I'm sorry. So they ended up beating him because he has this sword or axe thing, and Godzilla powers it with his dragon breath. And he cuts. What he should have did was stuck it in his mouth. Not to sound like that, but Megalodon had his mouth open, ready to like, and Godzilla had the axe. And I'm like, the best way to finish it, put it right in his mouth. Bow! But no, he chopped him across the head or something. Let me see. What else did I write after that? Oh, there's 2 points. Godzilla smiles when he's beating up King Kong. Damn it, I should have got that picture. There is a picture of Godzilla smiling like he gave King Kong the business of us. And he gives this smile. It really threw me off. Why is Godzilla smiling? It was weird. He was smiling. If you think I'm lying, I should have found the damn picture. Let me see if I can find it. I could not believe they had Godzilla smiling in the picture. In the video, in the movie. And also Kong smiled too. There's a point when he's sitting on the on the plane. Oh, damn it. They got it too. It's right here, guys. Oh, it's a video. Hold up. I'm gonna try to screen record it real quick, and then I'm gonna try to upload it into the podcast so you can see it real quick. Hold up. Just stay with me. We live, baby. Stay with me. Y'all got to see this face. I'm telling you. It's the funniest thing you're going to see. Did he laugh? Like, it was either a laugh or a smile. But I might just put it up here now. Hold on. So you want to see really briefly another window open. And it's just me on my cell phone. And I'm going to exit out of it very quickly. But I want y'all to see this. Hold up. Let me get ready to take me off screen because I know I'm about to pop up at the bottom. This wasn't supposed to be this long. I'm supposed to be getting some rest before. Mute my mic before I even Okay, we're in. Here I go. Almost ready. I tell you. Oh no! Wait, don't leave yet. It's uploading now. You gonna work with your boy? You're not. You're gonna work with your boy? You're not. Come on. It's a 16-second clip, bro. Why are you taking so long? Maybe because my battery about to die. And if that's the case, I've just wasted not only my time, but your time. Let me see. Okay, it's up. We out. Let's get it. All right. Look at this smile. And I felt like they spent more time on his actual smile. Like it was a stop. And he was just like, He laughed. Am I tripping or did he laugh? Hey, yo. That's why this is weird. I don't have my headphones on. I know I could hear. I could hear, but it was over there. Guys, I'm tired. I've been sleeping for 2 days. Okay. And I just keep coming back on here. I got another podcast to do at 4:00. We're doing the Winter Soldier episode 3 and a possible one at 6:00. But after they just blew me with them text messages, I might just tell him now. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, and then there's a point where King Kong is on the boat when he's all chained up. He's eating some fish. He eats the fish and he smiles. I don't understand what's all this. I gotta hear this in my headphones now. He definitely laughed. I didn't peep that. He definitely laughed. So I mean, look, if you just want to watch a movie, it had dog. I'm telling you, the fight scenes between Godzilla and Kong, and then Godzilla, Kong, and Megalodon, yo, freaking great. That the fight scene made the movie. But it was the storytelling from the human side that made the movie suck. Had they just started the movie, Kong come up from the left, Godzilla come up from the right, and they just start oh, Austin Rock, WrestleMania 15 style. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all saw that. Unless you didn't, go watch it. Great wrestling match. So my final take. I mean, it's okay. I do want it to succeed because I would like to see them fight again, or at least come back and do another tag team. It was like a mutual respect at the end. Like, all right, Kong, I see you. And Kong didn't want to say nothing. He still was mad because he lost that fight early. So he's just like, I saved you though. So yeah, that's all I got. I spent 32 minutes. I need to go take a shower. I might start getting undressed right now. We might start getting. But yeah, guys, that's all I want to say about the Godzilla. It was okay. The fight scene is beautiful. I mean, just for the fight scene alone, watch that. How did those buildings? They were jumping, like landing on the buildings. Kong was jumping on buildings, like from building to building. Kong, you are too big. Those buildings will fell over. Like I just didn't. I have to stop trying to put realism in science fiction movies, but I can't help it. So yeah, that was all I got for the day with the Kong and the Godzilla. I mean, it's not a bad watch. It's just when you get into the storytelling of the movie, the storytelling sucks, but the movie is okay. It's okay to watch. The fight scene had me. The fight scene was great. And I don't know why 11 was in this movie. She didn't really add much to it, but it was good to see her. And I'm happy to see her growing up, becoming a young star. So, guys, till next time, I'm out. Smoke weed, watch movies.